What's going on, guys? This is John Zakari, and today I want to talk about Yoshi's Woolly World. Woolly World was released in most of the world months ago, but we just got the game here in the States. And with the holidays around the corner, Woolly World has some tough competition with lots of other major game releases. If you consider yourself a hardcore gamer, you may be looking forward to titles like Halo 5, Battlefront, Fallout 4, or whatever Sony's latest HD remaster is. But while it might not be set in space or feature radiated mutants, there's one thing Yoshi's Woolly World has on all of these games. It's way fucking cuter. I mean, just look at it. You can't even watch this game without cracking a smile. And it's even more of a cuteness overload when you're actually playing it. Our story begins in the middle of Handmade Ocean on Craft Island. Here the Yoshis live a peaceful life where they just kinda hang around and chill all day. Until this dude shows up to reduce all of the Yoshis down to yarn. I gotta say, watching the Yoshis get zapped kinda creeped me out, as while it's just yarn, if you think of these characters as living beings, they're basically getting turned into piles of skin. But hey, at least they're still happy. So now it's up to the remaining Yoshis to save their brethren. Yoshi has his typical set of abilities, though with a yarn twist. Much in the vein of Kirby's Epic Yarn, Yoshi often reshapes himself to best deal with various situations. His feet turn into wheels when he starts running really fast, and into propellers when he performs his flutter jump. Some sections of the game will call for a full body transformation, such as a motorcycle when it's time to go really fast, a digger to go underground, or when the odds are really stacked against him, Yoshi can grow into his mega form, becoming a giant, cute, cuddly ball of death and destruction.
What? I'm a motherfucking T-Rex! I'm a motherfucking T-Rex!
As I mentioned earlier, the game is just plain beautiful. The yarn aesthetic in Epic Yarn was great, but the added HD visuals really put it over the top here. There's just something warm and inviting about this style that I can't really even explain. The highlight for me so far has been the boss characters, as the yarn art style makes what should be the most intimidating characters into some of the cutest. Of course, as with most Nintendo platformers, the level design here is top notch. I've been quite surprised at the variety of ways the developers found to use this yarn mechanic. One I really loved was this Chain Chomp level, where Chain Chomp moved around as a metallic hazard, but when wrapped in yarn, he turned into a solid ball. To complete the level, you had to change him back and forth between these forms to get through all the obstacles. I just thought this was a really cool idea. The difficulty of this game is a bit on the easy side if you're just looking to straight up get to the end of the levels, even allowing for a mellow difficulty setting to keep the challenge kid-friendly. But that difficulty quickly ramps up if you want to try to collect everything in each level. There are a lot of collectibles, and they often require a keen eye to even notice. This added challenge offers a great deal of replayability for all levels. Now, I'm not usually much of a completionist, so I don't typically get into finding collectibles in a game, but Woolly World has one that does have me hooked. Each level has 5 pieces of yarn hidden throughout, and if you collect all 5, it will form into one of the Yoshis that was captured at the beginning of the game. And this Yoshi will now be playable. With designs inspired by levels, items, and even bosses, these little guys seem to get more adorable as the game goes on. I'm always a sucker for more playable characters in any game, and I'll definitely be collecting them all here. Combine this with the fact that many amiibo can be used to unlock Yoshis themed after other Nintendo characters, and you have an insane selection of Yoshis to adventure with. So, I know, Nintendo fans are often bombarded with platformers, and many of you probably bought Mario Maker recently. This combined with all the other awesome games coming out this holiday season makes Woolly World a tough sell. All I can say is this is an awesome game, well worth the time of any fan of platformers or just cute things in general. And hey, maybe when you're frustrated from getting spawn camped or sniped across the map, you can pop in Woolly World and be reminded that video games can be fun too. Well, that's a wrap for this video. Let me know your thoughts on Woolly World in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to my channel now, and you can say you were a subscriber before it was cool. As always, I'm John Zakari, and thanks for watching.